You know, just when I stopped recording to do stuff, I get something cool. Well, I mean, coolish, but it's a hat. Yeah, bee hat. Bee in your boat, bonnet? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, part of you might be wondering, let me just do this real quick. Now, some of you might be curious. Welcome back. Let's continue from where we last left off, shall we? A giant. it's like the Simpsons with yeah. There she goes again. It's like the Simpsons when the little ant farm goes for the camera and they're like, ah! Oh, our ant overlords is coming here. All hail, all hail. Ariel. Oh, great. Thanks for the omelet, I guess. I wanted something cool, but alright, fine. Does it actually tell... What's wrong with you, Ariel? Does it actually tell me percentage? They don't, do they? Not really. So, it seems like the big prize here is the Neopets. Interesting. Yeah, so one of the interesting things, the reason why I play this game is what you just saw there, what you just witnessed. Because I was hearing stuff like, oh, this game's a bit buggy, and then immediately my hands start, like, going like, rubbing each other just like that one guy who's just like, the meme with the guy rubbing his hands. It's like, oh yeah, free real estate. Anyways, let's click on this. Now, question is, now that I logged off and logged back in, and it's the next day, that being the 16th, can I remove boulder? Oh, you. Once a rock is down, it stays down. Screw you, says the developer. Alright, well, let's see. Oh yeah, craft a building material. Well, I already got that, so hooray. We need to get a sprout. Take a picture, feed Mr. Dark, feed Will. My god, why do you need to feed Will 2 times? Why not anyone else feed 2 times? I need to be a little bit more unique, I have to say. Anyways, yeah, there you go. So now you're assigned to this house, and now let's color it yellow. There you go. There, now we all know it's color-coded. Good. Now we just need to decorate it with your little goodies. And I guess be done with it and see how far we get to completing this quest line. Yeah, by the way, they don't answer that question why it has a lobster tail. My assumption is because it's a crustacean and they're able to kind of move in the water better, I guess. Does someone order a new Neo home? Ah, look at that. Sturdy, strong, and most importantly, dry. You will not have to suffer the cold wetness of those tile pools any longer, little Kougra. That's my new home? Cool, great. It's perfect. Nice and cozy, but with lots of room for my growing paws to get even bigger. Can't wait to stretch out on the carpet and take a nap by the fireplace. Well, I'm sorry to say this, buddy, Simba, but we didn't have a fortification of fire, so sucks to be you. Anyways, let's finish this off. Yeah, Simba needs a nap. They most certainly do. I saw that big yawn of theirs just now. What amazing, frightening teeth they have. But before they can brush those teeth or take a nap, we must help them move in. Hey, what gives? The door's locked and I can't get into my new Neo home. Is there something I have to do to get the key? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. We need to log you in. Nothing so complicated. We simply need to fill out some paperwork. It'll only take a moment. We'll just have to assign that Neopet to you, right, Town Planner? I'm on it. Because I already was on it. Wow, it's like I did it before. The house is yours, Simba. There, see? I told you move in progress would be simple. Now you're all ready to go, little Kougra. Oh, yay! Thanks a bunch. I will start getting I was gonna get impatient waiting for everyone to be sorted out. And I knew it would be worth it, though. I don't think I'll ever see such a perfect Neo home in all my 9 lives. Well, I get it. You're a feline. Stop with the puns. Are we done now? Chapter 2 over? Nope, it's still continuing. Oh, good. We have a bunch of them now. Alright, let's just see what we're dealing with. Yep, so we need a red paint. And we need to get the beach thing, so let's talk to you. Time to build some sandcastles. The beach is a perfect place to build sandcastles, you're right. But that will be the first thing we'll build. First, we'll need to gather sand, however. What's wrong? We will not be able to gather anything with those broken trees and wood in the way. If we want to go anywhere there, we must clear the area first. Then we could build a beach worth relaxing on. You want to relax? Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. It kind of was about to... I wanted to see the dialogue. You want to relax? Alright. Yeah. That's nice. Do you see a new friend? It sure is getting lively around Dacardia now, isn't it? With all the activity of Yolanda and the Krabby Bots and more Neopets hiding, soon we'll be all back to normal. On that note, I noticed you're building a new home for your Kougra friend. It looks nice. It's stylish. If Yolanda were here, but she said, of course I did. Wait, hold on a minute. I got some deja vu. What are you talking about? Dude, really? Really? I gotta do this again? Come on. Well, I'm not gonna read this because it's the same thing. We already did this before. Ariel, what's wrong with you? I know you're tired and everything like that, but you don't need to repeat yourself over and over again. I'm just saying, man. It's just... I have to sign somebody. Alright, you know what? You can make your own paint, apparently. Have fun. Dig on the ground there. That's you doing your something, I guess. Anyways, what's the damage gonna be? 25 and 180 seconds. Aww. I don't want to do that. Let me build the stupid rocks. Build my rocks. Actually, oh, I have enough for this now. Ah, you know what? Interesting. I'll do that then. I don't need the beach to finish this. I gotta do it all by myself. With the help of a Krabby Bot. There you go. Just reminded of something from SpongeBob. Sponge boy me Bob. I am high on ketamine and I'm going to die. Alright. Well, now we got garbage. Garbage. I gotta put that garbage down. No, it's not garbage, but why am I saying it's garbage? Oh, you know what? I have a perfect idea for this. Let's go over here. Yeah, you see this? Yeah, screw that. You want to see mine. There you go, yeah. Why go to the real thing when you could just watch the small one right there? Perfect! So this is what they do for a wedding thing, huh? It doesn't look... Like, wait a minute. It's just the same thing as that, but smaller. I want a two-head thing. We got that at home. The thing at home. There, I did it. So let's hear his story and be done with it. Ariel, man. Why are you so... Look, I get it. You're like... You're sleepy, so you're kind of drugged out for a minute. And that's why you need your coffee, your caffeine. But still, man, I don't need to repeat this. I get it. It's just in case I didn't do that before, but... This game, man. I know it's made for babies, but come on. I planted the floral arrangement. My goodness. Oh, it's bright as tears to this old Drake's eyes to see these island heads. The Kirlia's most romantic tradition continues. It reminds me of my own wedding, too. Oh, good. We get the juicy bit. I don't know if I've met him yet, but Elder Honcho Dacardia's current High Counselor, and I grew up together. More than 20 years of our lives were spent together before he finally proposed. Oh, so he was the one who proposed to you, not the other way around. Ah, wow. Okay, I could see who's the who's wearing the pants in this house. You know. And he did it with his island head statue. We decorate our own head flora arrangement at our wedding, and we still have it on the mantle at home. At least till the storm did sweep it away. But all the faith that will ever outlaw his, he has it. I look forward to reuniting with him. But for now, it warms my heart to know that you've heard our story, and that the island head tradition lives on. The island heads of old were something to behold, and so too are more modern ones. It's important not to forget our roots, and to keep tradition alive. That, too, is part of restoring Dacardia. What a nice story. That's cute. Oh, I got a bonsai garden, too. That's nice. Well, there you go. You see, at least him makes sense with him just not moving, because he's flying. You know what I mean? Well, that was a new story that happened, so now I gotta do rocks. I gotta build rocks. Alright, yeah, I got the red paint roller. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Let me guess. Oh, good, I got more stuff. Again, Ariel, come on. What do I do with the roller? Blah, 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 blah. She's crazy. Blah, 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 blah. Again, Neo Home's ready. Sure is. Yeah. There you go. Is that done now? Good. Yeah, I needed that for that. What a great... Yes, thank you so much for your waste of time. And I guess I didn't need that either. Sure, get a free thing, just because. What's the announcement? Last chance for wheels. Oh. Oh, Christmas stuff is gone now? Great. Fantastic, I'm glad. No, that makes me happy. So, one of the interesting things I'm going to look forward to is actually when the events start happening here, because I missed 4 events so far. There was the sports one, which was supposed to celebrate... Neopets have this summer games thing they got going on, which is kind of cool. So they had something similar to that, I think. And then they got the Halloween one. And then in November, they had a donation drive, which is another thing they do in Neopets, apparently. And then, of course, they had the Christmas thing. And it's weird, too, because apparently there's different waves that come in. So it's not just you do one and then all the way to the end. They separate it to different waves. So we didn't get to see some of the lore and story, but I do know some things about it. So, yeah, quite fascinating. But yeah, you know what? This game's charming. I love it. But my biggest fear is that this game is not, like... I'm looking at, like, Century Tower, and for now... I don't know the full context with the game because of the level. My biggest fear is that this game just dies. Like, you know, it doesn't live for another year or so because, you know, give me content, man. I love this. Like, I'm liking this game. Don't make this die. We don't have much town builders with IPs as of late. So come on. You've worked your butt off for a long time for this. Make it last. Please. I need this. I need content. Please. I love the begging. Oh, please. Alright, so I guess craft more rocks. Because... Ariel. What are you doing over there? Why are you running? Why are you running in the front of the wall? No, the tree. I know your AI is not that great, but come on, man. You could do better than that. This game. This is why I love it. It's like her Oasis all over again. That was also another mood. You know. But that is unfortunate. Where's the mossy rock? Because that's what I need to get next. Moss on rock. There it is. Moss on rocks. So, 3. Good. I did all I need. Craft. Oh good, she freed herself. That's nice. Oh, the game took a long time to, you know, move the wheel, the propellers, I guess. I still don't understand how this thing makes buildings and items by just flying, and you just tap buttons. But sure. I wonder if we need to get a coffee for her or something. Do I have to place it down? Of course I have to place it down. Why am I even asking that? I have to place it down because God forbid the game actually does something. I gotta do that too. You know, I'm curious if this game's gonna continue until we get to like number 4 and it's like that's it, because chapter 3, I'm assuming chapter 3 is finishing the rest off, because I could have sworn I could have sworn we're finishing chapter 2 off now, but quite interesting. Anyway, Scott, Ariel, what are you doing? Why are you? Come on, man. Thank you. God, I have to point it out because you're just walking into things. You clumsy woman. Anyways, let me put the stupid rocks down. Here's your moss. Here's your moss rocks, your majesty. Let me put this like 1, 2, 3. There you go, your majesty. There, I'm done. Let's go talk to Will. Will I am. Oh, okay. Where are you, Will? Where you be? You shouldn't be that hard to hide. Oh, there you are. Why are you over there? You're all by yourself, so lonesome over there. Come on. Alright, I think we made the most of it. Ah, what clean, fresh, earthly smell. The smell of fresh pine and moss. I can feel my fur smooth all over already. I'm so at peace. I must admit, this is quite the relaxing little space we have created. I almost tempted to go for a hike and take a nap under one of these trees as well. Almost. Only almost. But speaking of hiking, there's one last thing I want to do: reach a peek at all the Mountaineer experiences. Oh, come on, dude. How much more do you want? Look, I got you rocks, I got you trees, I got you moss with rocks on trees. What more do you want? Are you not happy? Are you happy with your hiking trail? No, he's not. He never is happy. I am. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect hiking trail, and I'm right at home too. There's only one thing that can make it even better. Great, here we go. What's that? At the end of my hike, I would always look out on top of the mountain of the forest below. I'll howl to set the sun and rise the moon, and then I roast marshmallows over a bonfire. Ah, great. Bonfire is perfect. That does sound rather lovely. I don't rest, but sometimes I'd like to end work days with some roasting vegetables. Your bonfire roast sounds like a lot like that. They are, and trust me, those Firestone cookouts are so much better with friends. Once we get the bonfire going, come sit us and I'll show you. What's the damage, may I ask? Please, please, please make it not kill me. Oh, thank God. I just need one of those, right? Hold on. Hold on. One, right? Just one? Oh, thank God. I want 5 bonfires, not one. What's wrong with you? I need to burn the whole island down to cook on my marshmallows. I am such a dummy. I'm a dummy, big old dummy head. But hey, you watching this video, you must love it, right? Come on. Come on. I'm at least making it entertaining enough that you're watching this, so I'll give it that. Alright, well, I need to put a fire somewhere, so I kind of tempted to want to put it on the beach. Oh, I can put it on the beach. Good. Guess where you're going. I kind of want to... Actually, you know what? I'll do it over here for now. Yeah, that's good. There you go. Alright, all done. All done. Now we can finish your quest off and never have to talk to you ever again. What a beautiful scene. Ah, isn't it wonderful? There's nothing like a great outdoors. And nothing like spending time with friends. Hiking, exploring, camping, sitting by the fire. Even Lana looks relaxed. Hey, you're right. Are you sure? I mean, I look at her and she looks pretty dead inside to me. Are you making fun of me for enjoying the fruit of our labor? Nope, I just thought I'd see you put your feet up and relax. You had your eyes closed and everything. You look just as much at peace as I felt. Yes, well, I suppose there's a little more life in this building. It's good to stop and smell the roses. Or the moss, sometimes. Thank you for showing me that. And for restoring Dacardia's forest. Bonfires. Good, I can make more logs, trees, and stuff. Good, he's done. Good, no longer. No more! No more of that. How much do I have to build? I have to get 25. Alright, that's a good enough time to stop right now. So, I guess I'll be back later when I feel like making boxes. When I want to utilize my resources. But until then, too bad. So there was a patch that released a while ago, I think. Give me a moment. Anyways, I was reading a patch that came like when you were loading in, and it said something along the lines of, be ready next week, they're going to start an event. So I'm assuming it's going to be Valentine's Day. So, interesting. So I thought we would just be stuck with this for a while, but no, I guess not. No more giant ant. Thank God for that. Anyways, I'm just going to do this for a minute. Oh, I got paint. What do I get? Cool color? Cool color? Oh, cool color. I like that. Alright. Dancing a little crab. By the way, that was a funny joke that happened with Ariel just walking by. But it just made me realize, oh yeah, this thing is small. I'm just zoomed in there. But it just... That's just... I'm stuttering right now. The perspective is just funny, that's all. Anyways, enjoy the little crab dancing, crabby bot dancing. I'm going to just finish this off and be back in a moment. Yeah, so it's very hard to see, but here it is. This is just a quick update for a bug fix on our end to keep the Neopets in check since they've been causing some havoc. Stay tuned for a new update next week with an event. So, there you go. Interesting. You would have known that because there was no change of picture, but it's cool that they updated. Anyways, let's just let this little guy load and open up our new area that took 30 minutes or so to make. Oh, there we go. Anyways. Music. She's just standing there menacingly. God. Anyways. Yeah, now she's moving around. Let's see how far we get to before it finally ends, but this is done here. And there we go. Now we got this. So this gives us water, sand. Okay, so this gives us a seaweed and whatnot. Okay, that's good. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and talk to Lana then. There she is. Alright, Mr. Alice's glasses. Perhaps I should get a pair, but I don't know if they would fit over my goblet. Yeah. Wave hello to the secret beach. Wave hello? Your jokes are getting better, town planner, and so is your work, though that did not have any problems to begin with. Thanks. You're welcome, but let's be sure. I think I will inspect the beach myself and build some sand castles and make sure the water is safe to swim in. And quick lap will do, or maybe 3. Sure, you say that. Sounds like you've been taking a break. I am not. A little bit of a recreation will keep the mind sharp, and a little bit of a swimming will keep the body fit. So you would also like to take a break at the beach, then I would not judge you. Goodness, we have come a long way from where we first began this adventure, but it is far from over. I think we need to think about what to do next, though. So while I stretch some plans out for our next building project, I encourage you to continue building, crafting, decorating, and exploring. I'm sure there's still much left to be discovered. Alright, sounds good. And there you go, got a little crabby. Cool. Oh, yeah, and then she's moving around doing whatever. Oh, buddy, I meant to click on Ariel. What have... Can I read, please? What have you been up to all this time, Ariel? Ah, town planner. Lana, I'm sorry for disappearing on you like that, but while you were busy helping Simba move in, I went and had a little chat with Pan. We realized something. What's that? Dacardias feel so different now. In a good way. I mean, it's coming a long way since the storm, and before that, well, I suppose it feels a little bit lonely. There were always lots of Neopets around, and we always had some sense of unity, but I can't put my feelers on it. Seeing Pan again just makes me realize the rubble isn't the only thing isolating us. I think I know what you mean, Miss Ariel. I believe it is our building that has changed that. Big projects such as this have tendency to bring communities together after all. You would think that buildings fix everything, huh? But you're not wrong. The two of you coming here has made everything feel warmer and brighter. Pam thinks so too. He's right, and so am I. Look at lighthouse called Mr. LMS here. And it may even beckon others to us. If we keep rebuilding, I firmly believe we can call more friends, new, old, to Dacardia. The coast with the most. Friends of one story starts another. Oh man, we're making progress. There we go. That's it. Chapter completed. Expand horizons. And with that, we get a prize. Some decorations, which is nice. And, if I'm not mistaken, hey, got an Ariel plushie. Cute. Let me guess. Next chapter, we're gonna get a Pan plushie. Here we go. Congratulations! Chapter 2 may be done, but fun doesn't end here. The Krabby Bots are hard at work constructing new adventures, and your friends can't wait to keep playing with you. New stories, new events, new items are waiting to be unlocked. So play with your pets, explore land, and discover the new recipes, the Pearly Parlor, and beyond. Chapter B is on the horizon, so stay tuned. I swear that they don't tease me on this, because the thing is, this game's biggest complaint right now is the currency. A lot of people are like, oh my god, it's so expensive, I can't do anything, right? Which I can totally see why. Alright, so we got this stuff here, some side stuff to do, which is most likely going to be talking about our dear friend over there. Yep, sure enough, there he is. We'll deal with that in a minute. However, one thing I do want to make a mention of, if I may. Okay, you know what, hold on a second. It's a little loud for my liking. A little bit. But, you know, hopefully you still hear me after all that. So I'll talk to him momentarily when I feel like it. But one thing I want to make mention of is that recently I saw a post talking about, like, I think Neopets is not looking at this game as separately, like, if it makes money, then it's like, oh, well, kind of kill the game, like most things. My hope is that they're using this as a way to leverage the website, which I think that's what they're doing, because lately there was a report saying that they've gotten their monthly logins is higher than it's ever been, which means whatever they're doing here is working. Like, even I'm kind of tempted to kind of go into Neopets' website, but I don't know. It takes a lot on me, right? And I don't have a lot of time to do it, so I feel bad. But it's unique. I'll give it that. Certainly unique for what it's giving us here. So, one moment. So here's all the rewards I got. So, got some plushies, got lots and lots of coins. Wow. Got another Lana plushie, lots and lots of coins. Yeah, I have to log all this stuff in, actually, now that I think about it. Just so it's not pending anymore. So, yeah, it's going to take me a while. And that way it doesn't go into waste too, right? But we'll see what ends up happening. My hope is that this game lasts more than a year, right? Because my hope is that it doesn't go like, well, sorry, game dead. Especially since I'm seeing a lot of other games kind of dying now. You know, coming and going. That's the nature of stuff like this. I know we've just met, but I'm glad we're friends. You're all wet, Simba. Oh, hi, you pounced on me just as I was heading home from the Sea Creek Beach. I've been going through there a lot lately. Have you noticed? Yeah, how come? Why do you keep going to the secret beach? You know how I was trapped there after the storm? Well, I spent a bunch of time learning how to catch fish to snack on while I wait to get rescued. I kinda missed it. The saltiness, the succulence. I'm sorry, I was distracted by Dark over there. I know, that's a dumb name for him, I'm sorry. So I've been channeling myself to catch as many fish as I can cook them all up. I'm not great with recipes, though. Or patience. Patience? Can I say patience, please? So I keep eating them before I get to the omelet slab. Wait a minute, I just had a great idea. You can cook, right? Why don't we work together to come up with a tasty, terrific seafood omelet ever? I don't know. That's a great idea. I knew you'd be excited. Okay, if we're gonna make this omelet, we need to craft a few eggs and catch a few fresh fish. Why don't we head over to the secret beach and see what we can catch up? Mr. Dark! Mr. Dark! You're just slithering all over the place. Come on, man. I'm in the middle of talking to Simba here. You don't need to just wiggle your way into the scene. Yeah, this game's charming. And a lot of people are like, oh, game buggy. It's like, for me, I'm kind of like, ooh, boy, game buggy. I'm happy about that. Alright, well. Simba. Fish, right? You can do it for 15. God, 60 seconds. Wait, hold on. 10 minutes for that? Well, maybe I get some seafood too. Sure. Confirm. Cool. You can just dig. Yes, that's how you fish. You just dig on that platform. You do that. And pick of the litter, huh? Ah, that's why. I have to talk to our dear friend who's busy at the moment. There we go. So that means I got some gold stuff. Yeah, ignore the characters that's running in place. Let's just ignore that for a minute. And, yeah. Gotta continue with this. Get some money. I guess. Or try to. Right, let's talk to Bluey. Oh, what are you doing, Bluey? Oh, hi. I'm just going to fly down to the beach to clear up some of the debris piles that have been washed up the shore. There sure are a lot, so I wanted to clear them up, and I have this idea. Of course you have. Why wouldn't you have an idea, right? And speaking of, I'm assuming that this is both sides, so yeah, now we're going to do a Bluey thing. Like usual. One thing though, I do apologize on the voices I try to do here. I try, but it's like I'm trying to fill what the character is supposed to be, and I kind of just like, I don't know. I thought we could have a picnic, but I have to pick. But to have a picnic, we need a picnic table. Crafting and placing a few will help redirect the Dacardia. And we'll also show our friends how much we appreciate them. Good idea. Thanks, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. No one wants to have a picnic around a bunch of litter and debris. I could use some help, though. I'll help you, like I have a choice. Great, thanks. Why don't you start over there? You clean up 3 debris piles, and I'll meet you here when I clean up some too. So what do? Just... I guess let's click and see where I'm going with this. Help clean up the coastline. Is it just... Yeah, I think it's just items that come on the shore, just to click on them. I don't have anything right now, so that's going to be like a wait, unfortunately. Yeah, so apparently we're going to get that, you know, there is a video, someone on YouTube did a video talking about, or not talking really, it was just more or less showcasing some of the characters' quest lines. And one of them ended up actually showing off one of the quest lines for the donation drive, which is interesting. And we kind of find out that Lana has a cousin that is made an appearance in Neopets. Here's the other thing to Neoptopia. Here's the other thing for Neopets as a website. They seem to connect stuff together. So, like, whatever's going on in Neopets, they include it here as well in some case, right? Like, one of the big things going on right now, besides them just celebrating the 25-year anniversary, is that Neopets is having this huge update called the Void Within, which I mentioned before probably. But it's this big storyline, right? Like, oh, the world's turning gray and everyone's depressed. And then here comes one of the other characters from space, and she has magical space powers. You know, it's curious how this thing that goes there. And yeah, they actually had, I don't know what his name was again, but let me just go over to zoom in on his face. Yeah, that guy right there. He shown in the comic, so it's like just to make sure that this whole thing is there. Also, apparently they also were in the games, right? Finally, after 2 years of not being there, and they're losers. You know, had I played this game around that time, maybe will this year. If they continue, we might get it again. But yeah, anyways, bunch of stuff. Fun indeed. And, yeah, I mean, I'm making progress with stuff. Can't wait to decorate your house, Simba. And speaking of, I wonder if I should... I'll probably get the other 2 characters when I feel like it later, but not now. But anyways, we got our dear friend here doing that, which I could probably take a picture while I'm at it. Do. Oh, I can't go in the water. Okay, well. Look at that. That looks good. Alright, be right back. I have not been feeding my pets. They're dying. This is the first time I see this here. But one thing I do want to mention is that there are... I believe the next update will be a Valentine's Day theme. Anyways, let's get you some food. There you go, all happy now. So yeah, they even make you feel bad. You let your child die? They can't feed themselves, you gotta feed them for them. It's like, why? Why I gotta do that? Why can't they just be happy with themselves? So yeah, and then he's done. So don't worry, I'm gonna get that at some point. Yeah, let's talk to you. Got some food. There you go. All full. I hate that they just get hungry. They should just not have to eat. It's like real life. Why? Why do they gotta do that? Yeah, so I got the 2 things. Cool. So that should kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I think. Oh yeah, look at him. First things first. Here, have that. There you go. Much better. Alright, I'm gonna have to craft some stuff. 1 fresh fish a la crate. Oh yeah, this is perfect. It's so plump and fresh. I almost don't want to wait to make it into an omelet. But that was the whole point. Please don't eat it raw. Oh, don't worry, I was just kidding. Well, mostly. But I'll be good, Kougra. Be patient. There are more ingredients we need. Ingredients. Just remembering that from old video. Anyways, let's talk to you again. The storm was quite the catastrophe. I was like, haha. What do we need next? A fresh fish would probably taste pretty good with an omelet by itself, but they really need to make it seafood, so a smorgasbord. We need a few more ingredients. What else can fish up at the secret beach? Sand, crab, seaweed. How about crab? A crab? I think that's what the doctor ordered. Or should I say, that's what the chef order? Oh, wait, do chefs order food or they just cook it themselves? So about the omelet? Right, omelets. Chef's dining habits are mystery for another day. For now, let's head back to the secret beach and claw up some crabs. Okay. Assigned pet. Let's just do... Yeah, you know what? You can go fishing. By the way, you only get one of these, so that's kind of craptacular. But yeah, have fun doing this weird dance. Yeah, so this is him just trying to fish. Meanwhile, I think I need you to... You know what? We're gonna need to craft some omelets. So, Juicy. Sign a pet. Do this. Oh, 18, fine. There's a reason we're doing this too, is to do this, which, you know, I haven't been playing a whole lot, but because there's nothing really else to do after this. It's like, what else, right? Gather one apple. Get a rope. Yeah, see, something from the omelet, and then the antique fixery. Alright. By the way, I think the antique fixery used to be like a shop where someone would actually give you stuff, and it was 2D, but I don't know, I was just looking at old stuff, but anyways, I'll leave it to it for now. So as you see, Mr. Dark's done with this, as well as that. So let's talk to Simba. There he is. If you're gonna pick me up, talk to Ariel. She knows a lot about energy, especially if it relates to coffee. Crab captured, let's eat. Wait, we can't eat that. It's made of metal. It'll hurt our teeth. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, whoops. I got some sand in my eyes. I thought for a second that you caught a crab you bought. Never mind. I can see now it's a regular old crab. A really tasty looking one, too. Yeah. Oh, I got more crabs. Cool. Oh, yeah, cool. Cool, buddy. Alright. Can we cook yet? I think we're just about ready to send some seafood omelets. I assured the line, but, something's missing. I think some kind of special secret ingredient. But the flavors are all here, right? Like something for presentation. Presentation? That's it! We need something eye-catching to lure in our appetite. Something bright and bold, but still fishy. The star of our dish, but what can we use? Star, huh? I know that look. You have an idea. So what is it? What is the little star in our... Oh, I know. You're about to suggest a starfish, aren't you? Yeah, sure, that's it. Yeah, sure, I love that. You got it. Stellar idea. A starfish will be perfect. It'll add a bit more fishy flavor, but even more than that, it'll look amazing. So come on, let's go if we find one. Who wanted me to do the cleanup? Well, no, I know that. Oh, it was Bluey. Why does Bluey want me to clean up for? That's what I don't understand. So, yeah, go get your starfish. A bunch. Doesn't take that long either. But okay. Where's Bluey? Oh yeah, I gotta do the neg. Oh, he's over there. Alright. Cool. Alright, debris cleared. Look how clean those coastlines is. We did a good job with it, didn't we? Well, you did, really. I couldn't have done any of this without you. And now we have a perfect view to enjoy our picnic. So let's see what we'll need. Sorry, just distracted. What do we need first? Sure. Cool. Can you believe I'm multitasking, by the way? Yep. What do I do with this? Oh, he wants something, but why is his pop-up not there? Are we going to have a picnic now? I wish we could have our picnic now, but we need something to eat first. That means crafting some simple picnic tables. Great, I'll do that now. Oh, hold on. We can't craft without any resources, and I haven't quite figured out how to put everything together yet. I know we'll need some driftwood to start, though. Can you go get some, please? Alright, how do I get it? That's what I want to know. Like, do I get over here? No. The farm? No. Oh, probably over maybe that. Because I don't think it's the mine, is it? No. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Great. Alright, well, I guess that's it for now. I'm sorry, what is this? Dungeon pack. What? Where did this come in? Ready to coconut, conjure, and curse? It's a joke. Dungeon pack has everything you ever want. Then... oh, then there's a smaller one. Yeah, that's tiles. And that's it. Weird. Cool. Wow. Jackpot. I landed on the Neopets, which is the smallest of the points stuff. Cool. He seems very happy about it too. Dancing, oh, he... Look at him dance, everybody! Dance, buddy, dance! Hello, Neopets. Love is in the air. Celebrate your love with one of us here in Dacardia. Pam, and Pan is in need of your help and wants to spend Valentine's Day here in Dacardia. Donation drive event is back and will be available until the end of the Valentine's Day login calendars from that to that. Paint rollers, important daily quests. May love be spreading among. Okay, so then we got this new thing here. Valentine's Day mini capsules for 40 days. So it's weird that we're doing a Valentine's Day like, you know, today's Valentine's Day, so I get that. But why Valentine's Day? Like, you know what I mean? Collection value inspection decoration with new crappy capsules for a limited time. I guess I'll take a look into that in a moment. And they don't really say anything else. So let's go quickly into this just to see. Yeah, so this is a new one here. So see, so the rare is a chance to get, I'm assuming, Pam's husband, a statue of it, and then, oh, they're small, so, huh, okay, interesting, not a whole lot. I guess they're downsizing, I guess, or I don't know. Let's see this. A lot of love paintbrushes. So, just see. Oh, there's only 2 of them. Got you and you. Nah. What about this? So that looks nice. So then, yeah. So it's just chocolate stuff. This kind of more Valentine's Day colors. You know, I feel like I might get one of these other characters, like maybe the lizard or something, just to be unique. We got some decorations here. Of course, we got that. And then, of course, that stuff from old. Doesn't look like there's anything else. So, let's just do this. Yep. go to the events. Oh no, that's for sales. What about... Oh no, there's no events. Very odd. Anyways. Should have a quest, I think. Okay, so it hasn't popped in yet, but it will pop in sometime later today, more or less. Oh, and as you can see, everyone's depressed because they're dying at the moment. You might be wondering, what do you mean by dying? It's a joke, because in Neopets, when your Neopet's hungry, they are not hungry, they're not starving. No, they are dying. It's a joke. So it's like, these Neopets are just dying. In fact, you can tell Bonbon's dying because look how it just didn't even animate. You just kind of slide on through. Cool. Yeah, see? He's dying. The adults are fine. They're not dying because they know how to eat food. The Neopets, on the other hand, you need to baby feed them because God forbid they can make it themselves. Although the dialogue suggests that they do, in here they don't. So that's great. Yeah, so I got that. And now he's sad. Where's Mr. Dark? I want to see if he's sad. Did he run away? Maybe he's up. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, he doesn't look sad. He looks very happy. But yeah, everybody's hungry. Like, look at this. So, got wheels of prizes. Hungry, 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 hungry. I gotta feed them food. God forbid they need to eat. So, I guess I need to make food. Oh yeah, I did get some stuff through this. Not a whole lot. I got some interesting things. Which is always nice. So the donation drive, by the way. What's interesting is that is actually something... So it came back. So this was back in the beginning of October. And this was correlating to the donation drive to happen in Neopets. But what I understand is, you know, kind of... There's a person on YouTube that does this. I'm going to see if I can get access to his stuff. And I'm going to show it off when I can. Anyways, I did get a crappy statue, so I can go right here with all the other crappy stuff, you know, there you go, as a decoration. And then, you know, I got all this stuff I have to yet to put down or do something with, but I'll be in my own time when I feel like it. But anyways, I guess let's continue on with this quest and go from there. Make a wish. I caught a starfish. Whew, that was easier than I thought. We're on time and work out, and we caught the low tide. Now we have everything we need to make Neopets' best seafood omelet. Great. Which is great because you're hungry, right? Let's just see. If you ever need to pick me up, talk to Ariel. She knows a lot about it. Yeah, okay. I see we have all our ingredients. Teehee, good one. I think I got a bit fishy there for a minute, but we've managed to reel all the ingredients we need. A fresh fish, a crab, and a starfish. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. My tummy's already purring, thinking about how tasty the seafood omelet we make is gonna be. I can't wait to bite into it. So let's go. Hurry on the omelet slab so we can cook already. Yes, sir. Alright. How much I could make... Yeah, you know what? Everyone's gonna get a seafood omelet because screw you. 5 rounds. Oh my god, that's gonna be horrible. Alright, give me a moment. I'm not gonna let you suffer through this, but yeah, let me just cook this and be done with it. Alright, we're done. Took a while, but there you go. 5 omelets. There you go, 1,000 points. What are the points used? No idea. But there you go, 25. Great. Hope everyone's hungry. And I got some stuff here. Oh, I didn't realize I got a perfect score by doing the minigame. Oh, Why is it that I'm getting the same quest here? It's crazy. Alright, make Mr. Pose use a working pose. Gather 2 spider webs. I see. If I feel like it, but, you know. Mr. Dark wants a freezy omelet, huh? Do I even have a freezy omelet? Let's just see. Out of curiosity, I got some food for you. Oh, I do. But, that's small. Well. So, let me just... There you go. There, now you're all full. And I can get this. There you go. I love doing this. It's so cool. Can see that the game can only go so far. And I'm gonna have to feed him, so... Do you smell that? Something smells fishy around here. And I'm pretty sure it's the seafood omelet you've got in your paw. Sure is. Yum, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh boy, I can't wait to eat it. Can we have it now? Please, 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 with a cherry on top? Yeah, of course. Cool. Alright, let me guess. Let me eat. Ready for the lunch? Oh, please don't tease me anymore. I could probably keep a whole pound full of fresh fish with how much my mouth is watering waiting for that seafood omelet. Okay, here you go. Yay! Alright, I'm ready for that seafood omelet. Toss it right into my mouth and I'll catch it with a big shiny teeth. Yeah, alright. Yeah, because you're hungry anyways. No, wrong one. There. By the way, I might as well feed everyone else, so... Hey Bluey, guess what I got for you? Seafood. Enjoy. And I need to see Bon Bon. Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible if I get a whole lot of these pets. I was gonna say that right now. Yeah, well, hope you like seafood. I made it. There you go. Now I need to find... Where's Bon Bon? I love how it's just calling them different names. I know they're somewhere. You know what? Let me do this. Oh, you're right over there. Here, have fish. There, I'm glad you liked it. Alright, anyways, everyone's now not starving to death, so that's nice. Where's... Oh, there you are. Anyways, what do you think? Oh my gosh, wow, I was right. I knew you were the best chef in all Dacardia. That was the best seafood omelet I've ever had. You're making me blush. Oh, thanks. I mean it. It was just that good. And since it was so yummy-erific, I'm starting to wonder if we can't cook something even better. Something that will blow a simple seafood omelet right out of the water. Oh boy, I can't wait what this is gonna be. Seafood and eat it. Alright. Oh, cool. I got some more. Thank you. Alright, let's see what now is coming on here. Are you satisfied with your meal? I'm more than satisfied with how that seafood omelet turned out. But now that I know how amusing you are as a chef, I feel like we can push our culinary skills to a whole new level. What do you mean? I bet we can make an even tastier fish dish. Seafood is fine on its own, delicious even, but there's something else we can do with bring it to the next sea level, and we need one simple ingredient. Seaweed! That's right, we'll make a sushi omelet, to be precise, which means we'll need a whole lot of seaweed, 5 pieces at least, plus some more fresh fish and crabs. Alright. I guess that's what you're going to be doing, buddy. Because you were the one who wanted to do this. So, get some seaweed. And then, my god, the amount of fish. This is ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, you have fun doing that. And, yeah, that's it for now. So I guess I'll come back and, see what goes on here and, yeah, some Valentine's Day stuff. Oh boy. And that will do it for this episode. I will return in the next part. Until then. Bye.